We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are, BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond Inc. having an explosive move here in the pre-market and fighting within the volatility to stay above $3. Now, it wasn't the only stock pushing up higher today. The overall market and the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot at 10:35 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, bull strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 300% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen, within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with BBBY pushing up higher and trying to stay above $3 as I stated earlier. And in today's video, we're going to break it all down, what's going on within the charts in the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. Solo home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 9:45 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, bull strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up on the screen within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond Inc. doing a full transition from red bars to bright green today and going back from bright green to red bars in the after hours. If it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips to the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond Inc. with full strength here from yesterday to today, with inflows above the midpoint and under a bull indicator since down here at 269, and it hit highs here of 360, 362 and rejected 3 times off of that. Try to come back up to that area, rejected off of it, and now a bear indicator is popping up here in the 30-minute time frame. Now, we still have not crossed the midpoint to the downside, and the inflows are still dominating. So this is a pretty close one here, and this is going to be very important to watch what's going on into tomorrow. So the first thing I would watch is the 15-minute within the volatility. If we go ahead and zoom in here, we could see that on the 15-minute, it's had a lot more volatility back and forth, crossovers, cross back down almost, cross down here. So a lot more movement, right? But right now, we're under a bear indicator since up here at around 340. But these inflows, again, are still slightly above the midpoint, and I would watch that very carefully if it crosses to the downside, because then things could quickly start to test new support levels and reflect that weakness into the chart very, very quickly. So something to not ignore, like it did this morning when it went ahead outflows crossed and it went from around 340 to lows here of 311. Once those inflows picked back up, it went from 330 to highs there of 360, right? So something to not ignore. Now, when we zoom back out and look at this from the bigger time frame, right? This is the 30-minute, but we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could go ahead and see here that outflows have crossed, guys. Now, it's been under a bull indicator since way down here on January 30th when those inflows crossed over at around 258, came back down to that area almost like it double bottomed. It took off. You could see that strength and support there, and then it actually went to highs here of 360s today. And this is the first time that the outflows go ahead and cross to this significance, right? Outflows crossed on this consolidation, but the bear indicator never popped up, and it wasn't as far down as we see it now at minus 0.17, right? It was minus 0.07. Now it's much further to the downside, and I would watch here if these inflows can pick back up and get towards the midpoint and even cross it, or will these outflows continue to dominate on the bigger picture and pull this down even further and eventually get this bull indicator to cancel with a bear indicator in the process. I would not ignore that. Something to definitely watch very carefully. Now, the key levels I would watch here is on the 30-minute time frame, the support of 310, and in just 40 seconds, right, in a few seconds, this will confirm. And if that bear indicator goes ahead and confirms, there's a bear indicator here on the 30-minute as well. And these outflows, we'll see if they pull downwards with it or get closer to the midpoint right now. But the first support is down here at 310. Then below that comes 290. And below 290 is the 270 area where it actually found support in the after hours. It touched that area and bounced higher where those bull indicators popped up yesterday, right? So something to not ignore. Those are the key levels I'm watching to the downside. I would watch here how these inflow versus outflows react. And if it was to cross over and fall to the downside in the next bar, well, I'll watch if it can find support and bring itself higher. And if it stays above it, well, I'll be watching if it could switch from red to green, pull up away from the midpoint and start reflecting some strength here. And the first resistance is 350. And then the multiple rejections here that we saw today, just about 3 of them at 360, guys. And then above that, I would go ahead and watch $4. Now, when we come back here to the 15-minute, we want to see these inflows pick up with it and get this bear indicator canceled in the process and get that strength to push up higher, guys. Right now in the after hours, it's sitting at around 316. We're under a bear indicator here on the 15-minute as well as on the 30-minute. So something to not ignore. And then on the 1 hour, when you look at the bigger picture here, we do not want to ignore the fact that outflows are dominating, and we need to see if the 15-minute and the 30-minute start pushing upwards, if these inflows can pick up with it and cross back over that midpoint to start reflecting and moving up with that possible strength, guys. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.